I defined my family. There is a quote that says, "Family, like branches on a tree, we all grow in different directions, yet our roots remain as one." This quote is very special and dear to my family. Do you want to know why? Well, let me introduce my family. My dad's name is Christian, my mom's name is Marley, my brother's name is Mikey, and this is me. My family comes from the Philippines, in the province of Pampanga, known as the culinary capital of the Philippines. The Philippines' most popular food is adobo, a pork or chicken stew which we love to eat at home. Pampanga is best known for its sisig, a dish made of pork and chicken liver seasoned with lime. Both my parents grew up in the town of Port, the same town I was born in the year 2014. Did you know that there are over 120 languages in the Philippines? One of which is Kapampangan, the official language of my parents' hometown. Lantana! That means let's eat. I cannot speak it fluently, but I understand when my parents talk to me in Kapampangan. Another language that I know is Tagalog, the national language of the Philippines. Salamat! That means thank you. My parents used to tell me interesting stories about their life in the Philippines. It was simple and challenging, yet it was full of fun and full of happy memories. There are 9 family members on my dad's side and 5 on my mom's side. These are my grandparents. I call them Lolo and Lola in Tagalog. In Kapampangan, Ingkong and Apu. Ingkong is a Chinese word that means grandfather. Filipinos are known for having strong and close family ties. We believe that we should always be together and help each other out. Right now, some of my relatives live in the Philippines and in Japan. Although we live apart, we remain close by talking to each other through video call and chat every night. Whenever we see or talk to each other, my brother, my cousins, and I would always say "mana po" to our grandparents, aunts, and uncles, or other older relatives. Mano is a Spanish word for hand. One important word that I must never forget to say is po or opo at the end of each sentence, which have been taught by my parents. I still do this whenever I get home after school and always say po and opo to my parents or grandparents whenever I talk to them. This is to show respect to our elders. Both my parents are the eldest among siblings. For my dad and my mom, to finish school has been their biggest dream so that they would be able to help my grandparents and support their siblings' education. They worked hard to finish school. During their school days, they told me that they needed to wake up early to prepare for school. They would ride on a jeepney, or sometimes even a carlisa or cartillo, a 2-wheeled horse-drawn carriage to go to school. These two are the mode of public transportation back in the Philippines back in the day that were introduced by Americans and Spaniards respectively. Dreams do come true. Fast forward, both my parents graduated in college. It was their turn to help their younger siblings, so they had to work hard. To do so, both of them tried their luck abroad. My dad went to Japan and my mom went to Saudi Arabia. They pushed themselves to help their siblings and parents. Fortunately, they made it and able to support both of their families. In fact, right now I live with one of my aunts and grandmas. They shared that it was a difficult journey not to be together, so they decided to be together, and in 2014 they had me. I was the first bundle of joy on my dad's side and third on my mom's side. But now I enjoy being called the achi or ate, because now I have a younger brother and cousins. It is a Chinese word that means eldest sister. During that time in 2014, my parents were already thinking about my future and what is best for our family. So according to my mom, she decided to apply as a student and took up a course in nursing convention to international nursing here in Australia in 2015. I was left in the Philippines with my Lola while Dad was working in Japan. Mom lived by herself until 2017. Soon after she graduated, she wanted to bring Dad and me here already. As young as 3, I knew I was really so happy because we were finally complete as one family. My parents knew that it would not be easy, but they were so excited to build a new life and future for me and now with my younger brother. I'm so happy and thankful to be here, but at the same time, I sometimes feel emotional because I'm missing my relatives back in the Philippines. Jose Rizal, who's the national hero of the Philippines, once said, and I quote, "Ang hindi marunong lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating sa paroroonan." In English, he who does not know how to look back where he came from will never get to his destination. Although I live in Australia with my family, I am always reminded where we came from. We also make sure to go back and visit our home country whenever we get a chance, especially on special occasions like Christmas and weddings. Last year, my mom, brother, and I went home to attend my aunt's wedding. It was a fun celebration because I finally got to be with my family back home after 5 years. Since it was a special event, we wore formal clothes called Barong Tagalog for the boys and Filipino dresses for the girls. Did you know that it's the national costume of the Philippines? It's called Barot Saya, originally, which means in Tagalog, baro for blouse, and saya, which is a Spanish word for skirt. Christmas is very important for Filipino families, as it is the time for gathering and share a special moment to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. We celebrate it by hearing Mass on Christmas Eve and eat together on afterwards. On December 25, we get to wear brand new clothes like dress to visit different houses of our relatives and godparents. For us younger kids, we get to have a aguinaldo. It is a Spanish term for bonus, or for us, it means a Christmas gift, sometimes in the form of cash. It is also gift giving day, especially for the kids. So every Christmas, I give gifts to my younger brother. We also send gifts to the Philippines for my family there. These are different values my parents have taught me and my younger brother. To always give respect to our elders, to study hard and finish my education just like what they did, to help each other, to keep in touch with our relatives that even though we are miles apart and are in different places and directions, just like a tree, we will always have each other as one big happy family. Because for us, family is everything.